Hello friends, in this video I'm going to discuss about a common question asked by many beginners of Power BI. Maybe this is quite simple for medium and advanced users of Power BI, but it's quite important for beginners of Power BI to know about it. So if you look at the data, that is a table, sales table having price, quantity and product. These are the three columns, and I'm going to discuss how to create a revenue amount without generating a new column. So there are two options while creating the model. Either you can create a column or you can create a measure. I'm going to create a measure. For that I'm just selecting a simple function called SumX. Total sales equal SumX. If I use some function cannot handle more than one column, right? So for that you need to select SumX. And then the table, two arguments, one is table and another is expression. The table is nothing but your fact table, that is sales, and expression in my terms I call it as either a processed column or to be processed columns. So in this case there are two columns to be processed, that is one is price multiplied by quantity. So now this is giving you an additional field without creating extra column in the data, and it is called a measure and it is in the memory. But I'm not actually talking about this in very important way, but one more thing we are going to discuss now, that is if I add these fields into a table, what exactly happens. So let me select a table and then let me add product, then I'll add quantity and then price. Now if you look at the price is not supposed to be aggregated or iterated, and currently it is showing a summarized value, and then total sales. So let me increase the size of this. I need to select the table and then go to grid, increase the text size so that you can see the numbers with the higher font, higher sized font, and then now this is to be avoided. Most of the time the beginners will actually get stuck here, and I have seen such simple questions. Definitely it is very important question, it is not a simple question, and it is hampering their the next level proceeding. For that you need to select the table and then select the price, and if you select the drop down you will see many options to use, not only sum, average, minimum, count, etc. Since this should not be aggregated or iterated, you need to select don't summarize. Now you can see each product's price is now individual, and also you can see the price total is now missing because it should not be summarized. Along with this, I would like to give you one more small tip. For example, if I wanted to give a special icon for sales along with the normal table icon, for that I can just go to transform data, that is nothing but Power Query Editor, where I can go to the name of the table properties, or you can go to the query here and right click and rename, whatever you want to do. I'm just keeping the cursor, and then if you press Windows and star, you will get the options to get the different icons, emoji icons. You can select any one. For example, this is my sales table, so you can select, let's say it's a shirt sales table, so or a necktie, it is still indicating a shirt, I'm just selecting it, and then if I just close and apply, you can see now the table is containing an icon, a shirt icon with a necktie. So this is one way you can create your table names much more interesting and exciting. Hope you like this video, and if you have any such simple questions where you are getting stuck and you are the beginner of Power BI, please shoot the questions in the comment section so that I can create a video in detail to the specific point and share with you. And if you like this video, please share with many, and please don't forget to subscribe so that whenever I upload a new video where you might have not asked a question but somebody have asked a question and I posted it, and you will get a notification. Thank you very much. Friends, you might want to ask a question, but you don't want to ask it because you think that question is a silly question. In my opinion, any question is not a silly question. If you ask a question, maybe that question's answer is required by many people across the groups. So please don't avoid asking questions, because that will not only help you but also other people who may wanted to know about it. So please post your all questions on Power BI and let me try to create videos for it. It can be any simplest question, any single step question, but sometimes one single step is very much required to get progress into the complete report. Thank you very much.